Yo, 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 it's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today with another ADH wealth solution. Today, we'll begin to discuss fulfilling all of your financial needs. To contribute to channel growth, the links are in the description. To schedule an appointment of your own, or to purchase life insurance directly up to $1 million with no medical exam and an instant decision, my information is in the description. Lastly, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. And now, here's our next feature.
Do anything that I haven't done for myself. But this is, like I said, what gets me excited. And I believe those lump sums could be now, if we align with some of the other organizations out there, a powerful contributor. So if I get like the Jewish family a couple $100,000, can I participate in the homes program for realtors, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, the NAREB? Their goal is to get 2 million homes owned by Black folks in the next 5 years. Here's a way to feed that, right? The Chambers of Commerce. They say if every Black business increased their employees by 1, we could create 1 million new jobs. How can we do that? How do you start business? How do you build business? How do you support businesses? I think that what we've been talking about can help that. A big part of, I didn't say it there, estate planning. We have to not only take out these policies, we have to make sure we have a will and a trust in place to make sure we don't lose those homes in Brooklyn and the likes. The estate planning attorneys, the Association of Black Estate Planning Professionals, State Association of Black Estate Planning Professionals. If you look them up on LinkedIn, they go to the website. I'm a board member there. They've got an event coming up next Friday. That's what we're talking about over there. They're talking about how the majority of churches, only 30% of the folks in the congregation have a will or a trust. We want to increase that number to 70%. How can we make sure that we put those pieces in place? The banks, right? They're finally getting deposits from some of these big organizations finally, but I believe we can help support that as well. So I call this aligning movements, right? Coming together across these different groups that we have in our community. They're all doing great things amongst themselves, but it's time to organize and put this together. So this was my story to you today about what I believe we can do. You know, thinking of it from the positive. We've got all the stats, how far behind we are, how big the wealth gap is, how many years it's going to take to catch up. That's too, for me, that, you know, diminishing and damning and provides no option. I want to come from what is working. 50 billion was working. I'm saying, how do we get that to 100 billion? How do we come together and partner with all these other organizations to really put us on track? While at the same time, we fight this whole systemic change piece and ensure that, you know, we continue pushing for change amongst the governments, organizations, and industries. So I'm going to ask you, are you going to join the movement with us, right? Doing with what we can for ourselves, our families, and our community. Let's focus on creating financial stability and economic opportunity. I've talked to Charles, we're talking to some of these other companies out there about the next $100 billion campaign. And then I'm going to say, please get a copy of the book because there's more in store for you to learn from that. So that's my presentation to you there, Charles. I'm open for Q&A. Let's go. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. You did it once again. Very inspirational. Always challenging us to do better. I know my team, we appreciate you. That last number you put up there was mind-blowing. I always wondered what's the number of we talk about the African Americans, but for it to be 68,490 of us that passed away due to COVID, 250,000, that's $17 billion tax-free money in the communities. We're talking hospitals, we're talking churches, we're talking grocery stores, we're talking schools, universities, a lot. So with that said, I'm going to open up the, you can unmute yourself, and we'll open it up for some questions. You can unmute yourself if you have any questions.
Eugene, I'm David Kinder. First of all, fantastic presentation. I loved it. And yes, you engaged me as though I was 8 years old. I paid full attention. Appreciate
All
that.
right, perfect. For the whole 45 minutes, how about that? Holy cow.
Hey, you did good, real good. I want to thank Alonzo for inviting me. Alonzo and I, we've had a lot of different conversations on these kinds of topics. I am aware of a lot of these things for the Black community. Obviously, I grew up in a very different way. Just from the lack of melanin content in my skin, you can tell that, and I am aware of that. Hey, let's put it this way. I'm part of the LDS Mormon community too. Let's add that into the mix. But I was part of the African American outreach program for that. Here's the thing. I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, how can I be helpful considering my lack of melanin? And I can't think that this message would be best presented by me to the African American community. I don't think that's going to work so well. And I know that what's his name? Dr. Nichols of the American College, one thing he's pointed out, so we don't have enough Black advisors. And obviously they're trying to reach out to get more people educated and involved with the American College. Basically, my question to you is, what's your opinion? How can I be best part of the solution?
Great. Thank you, David. Thank you for your feedback. And I should have been more open. I had another slide last night.
Hey folks, this last video was sponsored by my company, where we help people like you to reach their financial goals. We do this through a simple conversation where we help to identify and then protect your lifestyle, and then we implement a plan. The process starts at about an hour. So, if you want more information, or you want to schedule a consult, contact me via the information in the description box, and let's talk and see if we're actually a great fit for each other. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Thank you, and enjoy life.